warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I bid to Dr Zailani binti Jusoh. My name is Kuat Emanisha binti Roslin, and today me and my group mates will be presenting on the textual analysis study of You'll Be in My Heart by Phil Collins and Kau Dihatiku by Zainal Abidin. Moving on, today we have three important themes that we will cover today, which are introduction, textual analysis, and review and conclusion. I will be presenting on the introduction of the song. So, as you guys know, the song You'll Be in My Heart by Phil Collins was written in 1989, and the song was featured in the Walt Disney movie Tarzan in 1999. So basically, the song touches on the relationship between a parent and a child. So in the song, the parent tells the child that whatever happens to him, the parent will always be there for him. So for example, for the line "Come stop your crying, it will be alright," this line is very popular with the scene of Tarzan and his adoptive gorilla mother. So in the scene, his adoptive gorilla mother was soothing Tarzan to not cry. So next, for the song Kau Dihatiku by Zainal Abidin, the song was translated to more than 20 languages including Bahasa Malaysia. So, in this assignment, we are interested to compare and contrast how Zainal Abidin himself translated the song You'll Be in My Heart to Kau Dihatiku, and how does he keep the meaning of the song intact while translating the song. Thank you.
Now we move on to the textual analysis of the song. Now there are two procedures that are used to translate this song, which is literal translation and also oblique translation. I will be explaining regarding the literal translation. A direct translation. I will be explaining regarding the direct translation used in this song. Okay, so direct translation refers to structure and conceptual elements of the source language that can be transferred to the target language. Now the first procedure. So now the first example of literal translation can be seen in the line, "This bond between us can't be broken," which is translated to "Pertalian kita takkan terputus." Now, the translator has been very smart here not to take the translation word for word. So instead of translating it as "this bond between us" as "pertalian ini antara kita," the translator only took the important aspect, which is "pertalian kita." So the translator has managed to slightly tweak the translated version and also ease the audience's ability to enjoy the song. So the translator has also managed to eliminate unnecessary syllables that would disrupt the rhythm of the song. So instead of using "kerana kau di hatiku" and translating it "ya kau di hatiku," they only took "kau di hatiku" for both lines. Okay. So for the third example. Okay. So for the third example is in the line "I'll be here for you always and always." So it is translated to "Ku selalu bersamamu selama-lamanya." So word for word translation again would cause the translated text to appear a lot longer than it should be. So the word for word translation would translate to "Aku akan berada di sana untuk kau selalu." So that would of course disrupt the rhythm of the song. So another aspect of literal translation is calc. So calc enables translators to create a new lexeme in the target language. So not exactly word for word translation. So an example of calc is seen in the line "When destiny calls you." When destiny calls you, it is translated to "Destinasi tiba harus kau tabah." Now in this line, it can be seen that there is an error in translation where destiny is the translation of destiny is not destinasi. Destiny refers to somebody's fate. Destinasi here destinasi is referred to destination where someone needs to be. However, in this context, destination can also be used. This is due to the fact that destination in this context can be seen as somebody's destiny and also referencing to their end goal, where they would hope to be. So that in that context, destiny can also be used as destination. No, destination. Okay.
Thank you, Fahmi. So moving on to the next procedure, which is oblique translation. Oblique translation is used when direct translation procedure cannot be used. Next. So the first oblique translation procedure is adaptation. Adaptation is used when the situation and the message of the source language cannot function in the target language. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm is translated into dalam dekapanku kau tenang dan lena. This is translated this way because if translated directly, keep you safe and warm meaning simpan kau hangat dan selamat, which doesn't make sense in the target language, Malay. So, which is why safe and warm is changed to tenang and lena. This is because the line actually wants to convey to the other person that he or she will be comfortable. Comfort means to always be at ease without any disturbance, which is the same as the meaning of tenang and lena. So the next verse that has adaptation is the third verse. In the line, we need each other to have to hold, saling memerlu dan membantu. Direct translation is impossible due to the absence of accurate direct translation of the words that can convey the same meaning as the SL in the TL. So by adapting it, the translator is able to skip the meaning of to have to hold by translating it into saling memerlu dan membantu. Next, moving on to modulation. Modulation, according to Walensky, modulation occurs when there is a shift in perspective or point of view, but the message still remains the same. So the first line with modulation is, why can they understand the way we feel? Mengertilah apa yang kami rasa. In the source language, why can they understand the way we feel is actually a question. In the target language, however, it is shifted to a statement. Mengertilah apa yang kami rasa. This could be due to the need to follow the beat of the original beat of the original version of the song. Next, reformulation. Reformulation is translation technique which maintains the same reality or meaning but translated in a completely different way. First, reformulation is present in the line, I know we're different but deep inside us. Kami berbeza tapi di hati kami, we're not different at all. Tiada apa yang berbeza. Deep inside us is actually an idiom that means something is true or real even if it is not shown. And there is no direct counterpart of that idiom in the target language. Dihatiku is the most accurate translation of the idiom because the same meaning, which is not being able to see it but it is still real, can be taken from the phrase. Moving on to the next line that contains reformulation, which is, believe me, you will be in my heart, yakin kau di hatiku. Belief is percaya, while yakin is confident. However, if we search in Kamus Dewan Bahasa, yakin can also mean to wholeheartedly trust. So, we think that the translator used yakin instead of percaya because yakin means to trust more and it shows more confidence than to just percaya. Thank you.
Hi, I am Rafika Amnani and I will be presenting on the review and the conclusion for this analysis. So all in all, we agree that this is a good piece of translation. Firstly, because it propagates the same emotion and preserves the joys of the source text, in which when we listen, even though we listen to the translated version of the song, we can still feel the same emotion that is intended to be delivered from the source text. Next, it is a good translation because the lyric fits perfectly with the beat and the melody of the song. And next, it maintains the true meaning of the song without being restrained to the literal meaning of ST. As you can see on the screen, these examples show that even though literal translation is used, but the translator do not employ word-for-word translation. So that means some adaptation have been done to this literal translation so that it preserves the beauty of the target language. Next. However, we believe that there are still room for improvement. Firstly, because there are differences in the meaning when the translator translates the text. As you can see, in this example, it implies that I may not be with you, but you got to hold on. However, it is translated into bukan bersamamu bersabarlah, which means I am with you, or the person is there with him. So The translation into the target text contradicts the meaning in the source text. Next, we found of the next flaw in which literal translation is in metaphor. So, just look over your shoulder in this context doesn't really literally implies that look over your shoulder. It actually means that someone is there always for you. However, this metaphor is translated literally into pandanglah ke bahumu. Next. To conclude, we believe that this is still a good piece of translation because the lyric fits perfectly with the melody of the song and it still propagates the same emotion and joys when you listen to the translated version of the song. However, for some improvement, the translator should do extensive research, especially on the backgrounds of the song before doing some translation, and also the translator should master both source and text language so that mistranslation will not occur.